Welcome back to another Brotato video. Today we are playing the Demon. You can see here our traits are very interesting. We have 50% of your materials are converted into max HP at the end of a wave, and you buy items using max HP instead of materials. So what does that mean? Well, that means that we really want to use the Ghost Scepter. The Thief Dagger can also work, but in my opinion, the Ghost Scepter is by far the strongest. Are going to go ahead and go with it. And the main thing we're going to be prioritizing here is actually going to be attack speed. And the reason for that is that our attack speed is really bad with this weapon, but we want to get 6 of them, and we want to upgrade them to tier 4 as quickly as possible, because the faster we upgrade them, the more max HP they will give us. So we see here, it takes 20 kills to get 1 stack of max HP. At tier 2, that becomes 18, and then we can go ahead and keep re-rolling. Buy one here, buy one here. And we're not going to buy this one. We're just going to go ahead and combine these two and make a tier 3. Now we only need 16 kills to get 1 stack. So this is exactly why I said, again, that we need to get as many of these as possible. We're also going to be buying the Scummy Berserker because attack speed is by far the most important stat for us early on. We can even take a lens, and a weird ghost is quite nice, and we are out of materials. Basically, you want to roll your materials down to 0 virtually every single round. And I only kept one single Ghost Scepter because it will give us more max HP this way. It's still pretty much only going to be 2 at most on wave 2, but the idea is still the same. Okay, there we go. Simple enough. Take some more attack speed. Ghost Scepter. Coffee gives attack speed. Take it. Coupon. Another Ghost Scepter. Go and combine these. Reroll. Ghost Scepter. Combine these as well. And we also found a Sharp Bullet. Also a really important item. We're going to need this eventually. It gives us piercing, which is really important because just like the attack speed is helping us, because the main issue with the Ghost Scepter is that it only hits one enemy at a time. As you can see, we're shooting one enemy and the bullet stops. Because the second it comes into contact with the enemy, the projectile is gone. It only hits one enemy. So Sharp Bullet allows us to get some piercing, which means you can hit 2 enemies at a time. And then on top of that, attack speed means we can also clear out the enemies rather quickly because we just hit more often, which kind of also negates the whole, really slow attack thing. More attack speed. I would like more attack speed, please, if possible. Luck. You know what? I'll go ahead and take some luck. I don't want to roll too much. We go ahead and take the Sharp Bullets, the Ghost Scepters, and also this one. We actually have 0 max HP. You're like, what the heck is that? Like, how do you have 0 max HP? We actually end up coming in with 1 max HP. That's just how it works. It's because of the coupon that we have. So we are not technically at 0 max HP. It's just a little bit weird, the calculations, you could say. But yeah, you see we have 3 tier 3 Ghost Scepters, which gives us a pretty good ability to clear out these small enemies here. And also means we still get to stack up our max HP quickly. You do not have to do what I just did there. I just kind of walked through the enemies for pretty much no reason. I knew I could get kind of squeezed through them because I'm used to playing the game so much. But even me, I could accidentally die there, for example. So there's no real point in doing that. We are looking for more max HP. Sorry, not max HP, but max speed. Found some, there we go. And another Ghost Scepter. We do want to buy this, so we're actually just going to buy it directly. Another Ghost Scepter, attack speed, there we go. There's a banner, gives us more attack speed. Gummy Berserker, attack speed. If it says attack speed, we are taking it. We need all of the attack speed we can get, and we also need to keep upgrading our Ghost Scepters. And I will say this is very funny because yesterday we had a video on the Knight, and the Knight is really safe and super intuitive. Probably is super easy to handle. Very, I don't want to say beginner friendly, but definitely risk, like almost 0 risk when you're playing the Knight. The Demon, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. We're pretty much playing every wave with 1 HP early on. And that's just because that is how you maximize your power. Because you want to get your Ghost Scepters up and running as soon as you possibly can. Also, we're going to keep rolling for attack speed again. And more attack speed. Perfect. There we go. Berserker gives attack. keep on rolling. Ghost Scepter, we can combine those into 3. And get some more attack speed maybe. Another Ghost Scepter. We're going to go ahead and lock that and roll one more time. Okay, nothing. Let's go ahead and continue. So you see we're wave 6, we have 4 Scepters, and we have a good amount of attack speed. So we're actually clearing out the enemies relatively easily. The piercing is not actually doing much right now, but it will help us in the late game. You don't need it, but I will say it makes the run a lot easier, that is for sure. Piercing makes the run much easier later, because then you can kind of kill 2 enemies at once a lot of the time, which means you're basically just getting double damage. It's not exactly double damage, right? Because the piercing damage we have currently is actually only 30%. So if we hit for 20, well, the piercing damage you can see is only hitting for 6. You have to get a lot of piercing damage to improve that and get it back to the original amount. And there we go, easy enough, wave 6. It's actually getting easier if you notice. However, we're still at more risk of dying in a sense because there are more enemies and it's kind of more dangerous. A lot easier to make a mistake. 80 potion is great, gonna go and take that. Crit chance. You know what, I'll take some crit chance and just keep on moving. I don't want to spend too long here. Recycling machine is amazing. Glasses is great as well. A Ghost Scepter to combine. Get another one. Feature also very good. Just XP gain is amazing. That means we can level up, which means we have more chances to get, guessed it, attack speed. Also going to take the fertilizer and another Ghost Scepter and a weird ghost plus a broken mouth. We could take that, but we don't really need it. Okay, we are completely out of materials. Let's go ahead. We have 6 max health. That's completely fine with me. I feel very comfortable going in the run. You might be looking like, wow, this is crazy. How do you not feel like scared here, right? Well, this is just how the demon plays, right? And at this point, as long as I'm not really negligent and just like not focused, I can easily win this. I pretty much am only at risk of getting hit by some random projectile. Like you saw a moment ago, there was a slash. That was the one opportunity the enemy had to kill me this wave. I am completely safe now. I can no longer be killed for this entire wave. Because all I have to do is just make sure I'm moving out of the way of anything dangerous. Main thing being projectiles, right? And if I do that, well, then the wave is over because we hit very hard. We have tier 3 weapons. You don't want to like forget that, right? So even though we're taking no damage stats aside from the attack speed, we are still very strong. I'm even going to skip range damage. I just want more attack speed if possible. We're not really getting it. And this is going to cost a little too much. I'm just going to take damage percent crit chance. Coffee, perfect. This is amazing, right? 10% attack speed, you only lose a little bit of damage. The scar is good as well. And then pretty much roll down to 0. Take a weird ghost. A scepter. We can go to combine some of these now. Another scepter. Go to combine these into tier 3. And a coupon. Perfect. Plus some max HP. Don't really need it though. Let's just go ahead and continue. We can't reroll anymore. And wave 8. This can be dangerous, technically, because of the bruisers. And there's also spitters, which shoot projectiles. I'd say the spitters are more dangerous than the bruisers. The bruisers have a charge up on their, like a sort of cooldown. No, it's basically just, they have to like charge up their charge. Which means you have plenty of time to just move out of the way. And if you're constantly moving, you won't really get hit anyways. As long as you're not moving directly into them. So the main threat here is really just those spitters which are shooting projectiles. Aside from those guys, nothing here really has any chance of killing us. As long as we keep on moving and we make sure we're shooting at all times. So we have as much damage output as possible. But yeah, you see there's only 5 seconds left in the wave. And getting through this is going to mean that we are pretty much past the dangerous part of the run. You know, I'd say waves 1 through 8 are kind of the dangerous ones. Attack speed here, of course. Can we get more attack speed? Lifesteal. You know what, I'm just going to take this. We didn't really find it. More health is just 1 HP basically, but that means we get to spend more money. We don't care about armor right now. We care about these. Or these. We just want more weapons. Okay, we actually don't... Oh, I bought that on accident. We don't have enough materials to purchase more more scepters, but on a better day we would have a ton of scepter upgrades here, right? We'd have 6 scepters. I won't say that we're in a bad spot. We're in a decent spot. This is a pretty average run for the demon so far. We just have a bunch of tier 3 scepters on wave 9, and this is where we get to stack all that nice juicy max HP, and also just get a bunch of material drops from these small enemies. This is where piercing helps out. I won't say it's necessary, but this is also why you need a lot of attack speed, kind of specifically for this wave, because there's so many small enemies that you can't really clear them out with the scepter very well, unless you have piercing or you just have enough attack. And if you have both, well, that's even better, right? It means it's even easier for you to clear them out. Gonna come through and pick up everything here. Same thing again, come through and pick up all these materials. And there we go, we have 250 to roll with, that's perfect. I do lose 1 range damage. Melee damage doesn't matter though, so this is worth taking for the luck. And we're just gonna go ahead and look for something usable. Sure, we'll take some speed and some damage percent, why not? Attack speed, perfect, that's what we wanted. So Peacock, okay. XP gain is really good for us. This does mean we're not really allowed to get hit, but that's pretty much already true, right? So, you know, we're not scared of having to avoid getting hit. If we're playing the demon, then you must get used to this, right? So we are going to go ahead and take the Peacock. We get a bunch of XP gain. Very, very nice. Some crit chance. We can actually start taking other items besides just attack. The Blood Leech, Tardigrade, Tentacle, Ghost Scepter. We can take all of these. These are all great. Bag for more materials. XP gain. This gives range damage and crit chance. We don't care about the dodge too much. We're going to go ahead and more luck, but we actually lose HP regen. I'm going to take that as well. Fertilizer, Lifesteal. We don't need this though. More range damage. Another Ghost Scepter, perfect. So we can get Metal Plate. We don't really care about armor. Go ahead and skip it. Alien Magic is not bad, but we do lose luck. I'm going to skip it as well. We get a Ghost Scepter here. Okay, Scepter. Another Shady Potion. We're at 100 luck. So our chances are basically doubled on all of the sort of RNG rolls at this point. And we can even take a Gambling Token to get more dodge, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go on to the next wave. So we're pretty strong, but I have had runs where I've had all tier 4 weapons by wave 11. This isn't even the luckiest run I've ever had. Definitely just a normal demon run, in my opinion. And yeah, if you made it this far, you pretty much are good to go, I'd say. You do still have to be a bit careful, but I will say, yeah, I think you're pretty much good to go if you made it this far. We even have a Tardigrade, which is one of the best things you can have, because it just blocks an entire attack for you, which means even if you load into the wave with basically 0 HP, you know, just 1 max health, well, you can completely negate an attack on yourself. So you should be pretty safe, especially since the beginning of the wave tends to be relatively. You can see here we're only 10 seconds left in the wave, and we still haven't gotten hit. We still have our Tardigrade. So if you just play nice and safe, you should be perfectly fine. And there we go, we left the wave with 62 max health as well. More attack speed would be nice, but I don't want to roll anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and take anything that looks kind of nice. More luck, sure, why not? Not good. Attack speed, okay, perfect. And damage percent is great. I pretty much just want to take whatever I can at this point. It's going to be difficult to find what we want. And we do want to spend as much of our health as possible. Okay, there we go. This is a perfect example. We have 120 luck. So obviously we're going to find some legendary items. Tier 4, Grinds Magical Leaf, gives us a bunch of tank stats and loses us a bunch of max health, which is exactly what we want. Damage percent for range is also very good. Armor and dodge, quite nice. We lose a ton of max HP, that's perfect. Let's keep on rolling. A Snail, perfect. It reduces any movement speed. We have plenty of movement speed ourselves, so we're willing to trade that. Another bag and a lemonade, why not? Let's just take it, right? And let's also go ahead and combine these. So now we have all tier 4 weapons. They need 12 kills to get a single stack, and then we have just one random tier 1. That's completely fine. You see here, we still have 14 max health. We actually could have lost even more max health in that shot, and it would be completely fine. We even have a Tardigrade, right? Like I said. The Tardigrade is really what makes it super safe, but I personally don't need this. It's just that it's very good, right? Realistically, you should just be getting used to dodging enemies if possible, understanding what they all do. I did make a video at the beginning of the series, right? It's actually the first video in the series where I kind of explain what all the enemies do, what they're all called. So in this case, spitters, right? It's these enemies shooting projectiles at us. The ones speeding up with the rib cages and just moving towards us quickly over time, and quicker over time. Those are the pursuers. But overall, they're not really dangerous. We're hitting for 50 per hit and 100 when we crit. So we hit really hard, and we have a lot of attack speed as well. So once you made it to this wave 11, I've said this already, but like, you're pretty much good to go. The run is over. More attack speed is great. The Retromations hoodie, that is very nice. We get a ton more attack speed, one for every dodge we have, so or two for every dodge we have. So we get 48 attack speed. Perfect. More damage percent, range damage, and range. We have plenty of attack speed actually, so I'm pretty happy to take some range damage finally. A bit of injection for more damage percent. A peacock going into a horde. It looks scary, but I'm not really scared. I'm gonna go do it. Banner for more attack speed. We still have money to spend. Weird ghost, hunting trophy. Can we get anything else? We could lock this. Can't buy it. Could just buy a little frog, but that would lose its attack speed, so let's not do that. A bait and an ugly tooth. We're gonna go ahead and buy both of these and load in with pretty much no HP. That's completely fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the lumberjack shirt because it is a unique item. Once we get it one time, it'll no longer bother us and appear in our shops. Gotta be careful. Make sure I don't lose my... Yeah, I had to be careful to make sure I didn't lose my tardigrade. The bait was the only thing that made it possible there, that I could lose my tardigrade. I just played around their movement and avoided their projectiles. Good and be careful still. Here we have 20 max health. It's just going up non-stop. So this is why I said once you make it past wave 11, you're pretty much home free. You should win your run. You could be a little safe and just save some max HP every round, so you don't start the wave at 1 max HP. Personally, I'm used to starting every wave at 1 max HP. I'm not really nervous or anything. I understand that it's not really something to be scared of once you get used to it. So you can kind of just practice yourself, right? And eventually you'll be able to do it fairly easily as well. I walked in to pick up as many materials as I could there, by the way. Recycle, more dodge, sure, why not? I can just go ahead and take damage now aside from attack speed. We have plenty of attack speed now. We don't need to only take that. Okay, well, we're not getting anything else apparently. I'm just going to take by all of these. Extra stomach. Okay, that's kind of funny. It gives us 8 max HP every wave. Costs us 11 max HP immediately. That's perfectly fine. Peacock for more XP gain, of course. We're going to take that. Another Ghost Scepter. Ghost Scepter. Weird Ghost. This gives us more health and armor tickets. So now you pretty much just buy any because you just want to keep up useful things, right? Fairy gives us HP regen. Not actually that good though, so I'm going to go ahead and skip it. We're going to go ahead and take a banner. It's not that good on our character, I should say. The fairy is very good on certain characters. This gives us a ton of damage percent. We only lose a bit of armor. Yeah, who cares about armor, right? We don't need that. We're perfectly fine. And more piercing is actually quite nice. A bandana, we're going to go ahead and take it. More crit chance. Still have some materials left, right? Still have max health left. Attack speed, crit chance, both very nice. Some range. See, anything else we can get on? And another Mind's Magical Leaf. Let's go ahead and take the Magical Leaf and go in with 0% health. That's fine with me. Or, sorry, 0 max HP. We are on wave 13 as well. Wave 13 is a really easy wave in my really special here. Just, you know, sort of all of the different enemies spawning. We have tentacles, spitters, chasers, helm aliens. We have pretty much everything in the book. We don't have any bruisers here quite yet. We also don't have, you know, slashers or anything like that. We don't even have pursuers here, so this wave is pretty easy, right? And you see the bruisers did start spawning now at around 30 seconds, but they instantly died because we took way too much damage. And yeah, we've gotten to the point, again, past wave 11. Once you make it to wave 12, you should be ridiculously strong in my opinion. If you're not, I think you probably didn't follow me that well. Maybe you might have not listened to me, did your own thing. But if you need to, you could just rewatch this, right, and kind of pay attention to all the things I was saying early on. Because waves 1 through 10 are really the dangerous ones in my opinion. More damage percent is great. We'll take some armor at this point. More luck, sure, why not? Coupon, Vigilante, Bat, Banner, and keep rolling. Icy Sauce for more health. Speed, armor, damage, and health. Sure, why not? We could even take a baby with a beard. Sure, a baby elephant as well. What else can we get here? Another ghost scepter, but we can't take that. We could even take the metal detector. It actually reduces our damage percent. However, it gives us more luck and chances to get double value on material. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. Why not? Damage and life steal, great, and armor and you lose max health, but that's actually we could start with -1 health. By the way, I'm gonna show you guys. -1 max HP. We're not dead. Don't worry. We just have 1 HP. So that's how that works. If you didn't know, we don't actually. It doesn't kill us or anything. Also, the best thing we could possibly get would be our Ghost Scepter upgrades, because we are missing 2 Scepters. One of them is tier 3, one's tier 2. We would like to have them all at tier 4, it'd make our stacking a lot better. Also, if someone's confused why there's random yellow bullets flying around the map, that is Baby with a Beard. Every time we get an enemy kill, a sort of bolt will shoot towards another enemy. And it just scales with our range damage and also damage percent, of course. Okay, you can see, I don't think, have we used our tardigrade a single time? Or has it saved? I don't think it's saved us a single time. We've been completely safe for a long time. Nothing really dangerous. I'm going to reroll this. More range damage is great. That's perfect. Attack speed, we're going to go and take lifesteal. Anything else nice? More attack speed. Tree is good. Another baby beard. Or why not? Let's go ahead and take. And a Ghost Scepter tier 4. Definitely buying that. Go ahead and buy that. And there we go. We have all tier 4 Ghost Scepters. Wave 14. All of tier 4. Perfect. And then we can also take a Lost Duck for some luck. Plus a power generator is not bad. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and skip it. I'm going to look for something. I don't care too much for that. Metal detector. Okay, higher chance to get more materials. The first one we got gave us 13 materials. That's not bad. So you can see it actually pays for itself relatively quickly. Also, I'm going to go ahead and all of our materials here because we want to as much as possible because we don't want to convert our materials to health. But we're forced to at the end of each wave. So that is why we want to spend as much as we can early on. You know, even get some projectile bounce. It'll help us kill the final boss more quickly, which is what I'm kind of going for. We are against the mother here. Just be careful. Let's kind of stay out of her range for the most part. Oh, whoops. Okay, I did not stay out of her range like I said I was going. I managed to get hit because I walked into range. I'm just kind of standing still for them. No, I'm not really doing anything but like standing here. You can see everything is dying. So all I had to do was make sure I didn't get hit by the boss. I managed to get hit by the boss. That was my mistake. That's where my tardigrade came in. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you. I'd say the mother is one of the harder ones to dodge. Her phase 1, he shoots out 4 sort of slashes towards you, and they move towards you in away from her, basically away from her towards you. And they will continue to move, and they're also pretty close together, so it's actually difficult to dodge them sometimes. Whereas pretty much every other mini-boss, I'd say it's pretty easy to dodge, aside from her. That is the mother, like I said. So that was the hardest boss we probably could have gotten, or the most dangerous one. And we still made it through, right? No big deal. Another Grind's Magical Leaf, sure. Butterfly, another Grind's Magical Leaf, okay. Percent range damage, more range damage. At this point, just getting more range damage. Sure, we'll take some range. Ricochet, Insanity, Baby Elephant, reroll, reroll, more range damage, Weird Ghost, some lifesteal. We don't need knockback. More luck, why not? More range damage. Anything else? More speed. Could use some speed. We have a lot of luck. I don't want to. I like my I like my I like my 170 luck. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. More lifesteal is fine. We can go Vigilante Ring, more damage. Sure, why not? More luck and dodge. Okay. Alien Worm, more HP regen. No, we're not going to take that though. Crit chance is great. That tomato is fine. Why not? More crit chance, more crit chance. Okay. We're definitely just trying to get as much damage as possible at this point. And I did mention this earlier, but the reason you can avoid taking things like Baby with an Elephant or Baby with a Beard, Lucky Elephant, these items which deal damage, the reason you can avoid taking them is because they will actually take the stacks from your weapons. So it becomes harder to get more max HP. So if you were going for an endless run, for example, you would want to avoid taking because they will reduce the amount of max HP. If you don't have max HP, you can't actually buy it, right? It can definitely be detrimental to have them. Because you see, we're actually killing everything too quickly, not actually getting to stack our health. We only have 21 health, even though we've cleared every single enemy almost instantly. Yeah, every single enemy is pretty much getting cleared instantly at this point, but we only managed to stack 27 health. Okay, there we go. Crit chance, we lose a bit of crit chance, that's okay, we're gonna go anyways. Percent is great. Crit chance, crit chance. Attack speed and range, we don't need armor, perfect. More attack speed. Peacock for more XP, sure, why not? Speed for range, we really just want more damage. Crit chance is great. More XP gain. XP gain is kind of like damage, right? In a sense. More attack speed, more crit chance, more crit chance. Reroll. Reroll here. More range damage. We have plenty of attack speed at this point, actually. We can go ahead and take a scope. Okay. We still want to load into every single wave with only 1 max HP if possible. Because that means we spent as many materials as possible. Because again, the materials converting into max HP is not actually a good thing. Because we want to use the materials to reroll. And then we want to use max HP only for buying items. It is a bit difficult, obviously, because of our items killing everything. So you, in your own run, you can just avoid taking items like I've been taking. I took a lot of lucky elephants, and also took a lot of baby with a beard. I think I have 2 babies with a beard and 2 lucky elephants, both of which end up killing things which don't get me overall. We're actually just going to stand still, because it makes it easier for us to get more stacks. I'll move near the end of the round, end of the wave. And there we go. We did manage to get 6 max health, that's not too bad. Harvesting, sure, it's a little late, but I'll go ahead and take more XP gain. We definitely want more damage at this. Okay, that was... Okay, this has to be the unluckiest roll down ever. I have 190 luck, and I saw basically all tier 2 upgrades there. Okay, scope is great though. A mouse, more enemies. Okay, that's perfect for us. Excalibur. Okay, guys, there we go. We found something crazy. We're gonna go ahead and buy that, but not quite yet, because we do want to stack up more max health and get... Oh, we're out of materials. You know what? We can go ahead and recycle one, and then keep re-rolling. Another baby with a beard, more damage per... See what else can we get? Another vigilante ring. A little late, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy it because it is damage. Yeah, we are against the Colossus. And he's dead. He died so fast, I didn't even see what happened. But yeah, that's how the demon works. I think he has by far the most ridiculous scaling out of every character in the game. I'm sure that the devs, or the creators, didn't even think of this as a possibility when they were making this character. But he is absolutely broken, and I realized that the moment I saw and read his description. Even the first time I played, I think I saw his description, I was like, what? Really? I was like, can't you just go scepters and, you know, buy everything? Right? You just buy everything, right? So like, and that's exactly what happened. I went go scepters and I bought everything. And this is how the game turns out when you do this. So definitely not a balanced character, extremely broken. But again, it does mean that you have to be careful in the early waves, because the early waves can get you killed. Most definitely. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy Excalibur now. Enemies don't even get in melee plus, so it's not going to take away from our stacks. Anything that says damage on it, I pretty much want point. So Night Goggles is perfect. And more dodge. We don't really need it, right? It doesn't deal damage. Weird Ghost doesn't even benefit us at this point, even if we do take it. Might as well skip it. Let's just look for more damage. Range? No. Silver bullet, perfect. That's exactly what I need. Gentle alien, another baby elephant. I mean, we can avoid picking up materials, kind of. But yeah, there's not much to say, right? If you have followed me up to this point, congratulations. You now know the most broken possible, or the most, yeah, basically the most broken possible build for the demon. And this is it. And yeah, Thief Daggers cannot mimic this, in my opinion. Thief Daggers can be pretty fun. You can definitely play with them if you like. I like playing with them sometimes. It's not like I always just go immediately for the most broken build on every character. I like experimenting as well. But if you just want to win, I recommend do exactly what I did in this video, because you will just win if you do this. It's that simple. I don't really have to do much anymore. I could stay still if I wanted to, but I would like to pick up the materials. We're about to go into the final wave, so I don't want to waste any materials. I don't need to. Here, pick up all of these. Okay, perfect. We got as much as we could. 600. Let's just go and recycle everything that doesn't deal damage, because we are going into the final wave. More range damage, sure, why not? We have capped out crit chance. Yes, yes we do. This deals damage. Let's go ahead and buy it. The max health and melee. No. No, none of this. Damage percent perfect. That's what we need. Coupon. Probably too late for that. We're gonna... Okay, perfect. Big arms is amazing. That is amazing for our damage. More damage here. Melee damage. Lose a little bit of max health. We don't need crit chance. We have too much. More melee damage. Sure. Else. Plus a ton of luck. We don't need that. Rip and tear. We don't have 105% that. More alien eyes. No, that is all unfortunate. And by this, our Excalibur is going to deal 740 damage. We can die if we get hit, by the way, so we do need to kill this boss as quickly as possible. Okay, that's it. 4-second wave 20. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's the demon. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. Next time we will be moving on to the baby. I'm going to have a theory craft for all 4 of these characters. I haven't played them yet, but I will find out what I think is a very good, if not the best build, and share it with you guys next week. That will be the final week of the Mastering Brotato series. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. That's it for now. Goodbye, and yeah, bye-bye.